All right, guys, just getting home and enjoyed really good company today. I so love enjoying time out with one-on-ones with people. I really do. You get to know them. This guy he had some connections in New Hampshire. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I miss New Hampshire. Even talking about it, I miss it. So, New Hampshire native here. He's like, do you ever think you'll go back? I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. He's like, it's in your blood, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, definitely. So, we had a great time. Stayed, had lunch, and I actually counted today a time I had a phone call, a good half hour, as a one-on-one instead of going to this other one-on-one that I like. And it was fine. It actually worked out for the better to do a one-on-one like on the phone. So so this was for pro-life work, this phone call, and there was opportunity for me to do more work. And this woman's like, I think you'd be great at this. You have a passion for pro-life. You are like the perfect person for this. And I'm like, I am somebody who thinks for myself quite a bit. So I was just like, I kind of am praying about it. And that's kind of what I feel like I need to do. I need to continue praying because I really don't have an answer yet. And I'm kind of like in the brainstorming stage. And she's like, let me have you reach out to this person, and this person can probably help you more. So I have a great opportunity, guys, in front of me with pro-life work, but I feel I need a bigger audience than what is offered. I feel I need a worldwide audience. And so that's kind of what I'm shooting for because we have local stuff that's great and it's well needed, but I feel like we need something bigger to stop abortion. Um, so I don't know how this is going to look. We're not sure, but we're going to keep the open communication there. And we're going to be talking a lot, which is kind of what you have to do when you have an idea, right? To kind of solidify it. Meantime, I have my work picking up, which is awesome. I'm waiting for my vehicle today, which is awesome. And then yeah, I had my check come in today, which is totally different. Usually I don't use my check much. Usually I just use like plasma and my tips more. So the check came in. I got storage taken care of. But yeah, so I am just kind of like putting money away too, to think about some things I want to do. And then work is picking up. Then I have a job interview next week. And then I had someone else say that they needed help. And it's all the jobs are picking up all at once. So I have a second interview. And then I had a friend say, hey, they're looking for help. So it's all picking up now. So I will be doing working in the morning, my plan, working during the day, working at night as I do, going to school at night, and then doing my cleaning business, probably mostly on the weekends because I need to have that income coming in better. So I did talk to the Supreme Court the other day. I am going forward with putting a motion in, and I did also put in, I am not bitter at all. Kevin Leandro's like, oh, you're bitter. I am not bitter. Was what my husband did wrong? Definitely. Everyone knows it. But I even went out with someone and they're like, well, people divorce for different reasons. And I'm like, well, he actually said he was a Christian. He's like, yeah, that's frowned upon quite a bit in the Christian community. I'm like, you bet it is. And so I will be putting in a motion, and then I will be putting in disciplinary action for Kevin Leandro because he lied the whole time in court. That's how he got away with this. And I'm like, look, I need to, every time I at the Supreme Court try to, upload a file, it won't work. And he's like, the person there is like, yeah, well, you have to, do it like this. And I'm like, yeah, it just is not taking. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but going to do that. And that's based not on bitterness, but it's based on principle. Because after 33 years, I feel women should be left with something, right? If a husband has taken half of your life and your childhood, has enjoyed the fruit of marriage, he should be willing to pay. So I'm not, it's just principle. It's just like, yeah, why would a man not provide for his family, right? He's supposed to provide all his life. And there's men around me who are like very happy to be providing. I mean, I have one guy in my life who's like, I am the provider in my marriage. I pay all the bills. I do everything. And all I expect is my wife to submit to me. And he's like, and I'm not a dictator. He's like, I just expect her to come along and support me. So that's all. And he's very happy to pay all the bills. It's like he takes pride in that. And most men did that years ago. They paid the bills and they didn't have to use their wife to get what they wanted. They could figure it out on their own. So, yeah. So that's what I got for now, guys. And Kevin Leandro kind of goes in one ear and out the other because everything he says is a lie. You know, I sit here and I'm like, I'm going to put a video up about this, about what really happened because Kevin wasn't there. And then Kevin will come on here and say some lies. So the guy is a liar from the beginning. And, you know, so you can't really listen to anything he says. So that's what I'll be doing. And then I have some time right now, a block of time to get some homework done and some reading and stuff after a really cool day out with a friend. I'd call him a friend already. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys.